Sega. Oh, there we go. Testing. Testing. Okay. Good. Sights and sounds confirmed. I gotta let it play through this wham bam part. Alright. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, back to back. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza Like a Dragon stream. We stream all of the Yakuza Like a Dragon games. This is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Hello and welcome. Hey, it's Will. Happy Monday to you as well. Hello. Content note. This game has a photosensitivity and epilepsy warning. If that is something that you need to be aware about, please do be aware of it. I have pinned a note to the top of the chat so that anybody who needs to know about that can find it. Hello, hello. It is indeed Monday. Oh, right. I was like, what was I doing? I was playing Sega Bass Fishing. That's what I was doing. Well, I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye! Okay. So, the situation is, we can't leave this part of the game until Josh comes and plays with us, which will be on the next stream on Wednesday. So we can't leave this part of the game because we have to do, I have to show him what I've discovered, in Kiryu's English translation of the dishwasher song, which I don't think he knows about, because I didn't know about it, because if I had known about that, I would have brought it up all the time, at every possible opportunity, and I didn't, which means that leads me to believe I didn't know. So, he does know that there's something that I want to show him. He's agreed that it's okay for me to show it to him live, verbally, I guess within earshot. You won't be able to see. And I was like, it's not really in front of you because you can't see anybody, but still, he agreed that that was okay. So we are go for dishwasher song reveal. Now, if he says that he has heard this song before and knew about that, that's probably true. And I forgot about it. That totally could have happened. I don't think so, but I don't know. So we'll just find out, I guess. Alright. Time to get our mahjong on. Bucket list. I guess. Oh. That's what I have to do. Chief Nakajima. He never snitches. We love him. Okay. Did I win any of this? That's a good question. Unfinished business. Spiked. That's just not gonna happen. Mahjong. Oh, Mahjong Night. Okay. Lullaby Mahjong. Okay, so this is this. Alright, so I haven't won anything. Alright, fine. Fine. Fine! Yeah, I'll play you. Right, so we're just kind of hanging out, chilling with Kiryu, and then next time Josh. Now, have I set up the microphone and stuff yet? No. No, I haven't. But I know where everything is, and Josh said he would help me, so we're going to do it tomorrow after I get done work. So, that's the current plan. Josh is going to help me, and that way we know it'll happen, which is good. Uh, hmm. Wow, this is just a handful of garbage. Y'all, we started a new anime, but then we found out that a bunch of other animes that we were watching have new episodes, so there's just like a lot of anime to watch, which is great. There's new Spy Family episodes. I think there's new Love is War episodes that I didn't know about, which is fantastic. I love that one. Hey, that's me. So that's exciting. But we started watching Kaiji, which is a gambling anime. And it's made... Ooh... I can't really do that, though, can I? It's made by the same people who made Akagi, which I freaking love Akagi. I love Akagi so much. But I don't need that. So... I mean, there's no reason not to. And I could potentially get a 4 and have that. So, okay. I like that. Oh. Well, that is fine. How do you do? If I can just get another 5, red 5 character tile, I should have it, I think. But yeah, it's great. It's a gambling anime. It's about, like, the first part, very, like, you could tell that they pulled from Kaiji to make, Like a Dragon Gaiden, because there we go. There's a cruise ship. People are on the cruise ship. They have debts, and if they don't like clear their debts through like intense gamble action, then they have to basically become, they lose their freedom. They become like supposedly, we don't know if this is actually true yet, short-term, supposedly, unpaid indentured servitude for, whoever's running the boat, I guess? Very dramatic. So, like, you know Squid Game, right? Like, you know how everybody was really into Squid Games? Do you ever think to yourself, I wonder if Squid Game has a manga? It does. It just came out before Squid Game, and it's called Kaiji, and it's not affiliated with Squid Game at all, but they're really pulling from it. Like, a lot. It's great. I mean, they take things in different directions. I'm not, like, am I saying that they copied? I don't know. If they did or not, it doesn't matter to me. I think they're both good. But, it's very dramatic. So, like, Kaiji, yeah, they're playing, currently, they're at the end of a restricted rock, paper, scissors game, where you have 9, I believe it's 9 cards to start with, 3 rocks, 3 scissors, and 3 papers, and you have to battle people to, like, and if you lose your, like, stars, and the stars are essentially, like, Zelda hearts. Like, you lose a star, you lose part of your life. If you don't have 3 at the end of the game, and, have used up all of your cards, then you go to the we're gonna make you work for free room, where they yoink everyone's clothing and make them sit there, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that, honestly, because that's where we are. But, like, Kaiji is, in a bad spot because, like, an amount of stuff that is in Akagi and stuff is just like this. The author really knows how to like just dial up the tension. And everyone's playing rock, paper, scissors. But for their lives. For their lives. It's really good. I like it. The 5's already out. Yeah, I guess. 7 or 3. It is an incredible premise. Like, Kaiji is like, he's like a young adult, so like early 20s during Japan's like lost decade, that has extended to 2 decades and seems like it's kind of still going. But like during a period of time where it was very hard to get work, and especially for like young people like just starting out. Balls. And he doesn't have any money, and he like, you know, he's racked up a lot of debt gambling, and he doesn't really have a job. And then this guy comes to him and is like, hey, do you remember when you, like, were a guarantor on this loan for this guy that you used to work with? Well, he's up and disappeared, and now you owe an absolute ungodly amount of money because he's just vanished. And then they use that as a way to, like, get him into the game, essentially. And he does real bad at first, like real bad. Like Kaiji is not Akagi, right? Like Akagi is on top of it. Akagi is always working the angles. Like Akagi knows what you're gonna do before you do it. Like Kaiji is like constantly, at least so far, just scrambling. He is just behind and he is scrambling. Yeah, like total nightmare. I mean, I turned to Josh and I was like, do you know what one of the like #1 poor people rules is? One of the #1 poor people rules is do not guarantor a loan for somebody else. Just don't do it. It's just, it's bad news. Because, like, no matter what that person says, they may have all good intentions and stuff, but it's like, can you pay this yourself? Do you want to? Like, if somebody asks you for $20 and you can't just give it to them, don't give it to them. Like, if you need it to be paid back, don't give them money. Hey, it's Mercat! Please tell me there's people who analyze tendon tensions in the hands or in the actual rock, paper, scissors. No, not so far. But we do have some incredible amounts of, like, cheating going on. Just like full cheating. People who got sent to the bad room are behind a, like, one-way mirror. So they can, like, signal to their, like, to people that they're, like, working with. But, like, that's how a bunch of people got tricked. Because, like, oh, yeah, you go to the bad room, you go to the indentured servitude room, and, like, you give me little knocks and tell me what other people's cards are, because you can see them from there, and I'll, like, at the end of the game, I'll buy you out. Like, I'll come and buy you out. And, like, and then no. And then they just don't. It's not going. Come on. Oh, that's so rude. This guy's sumoed. Oh, Will, I have a Final Fantasy update. The update is that it took a quadrillion years to get out of the Cetra Temple. I did not remember having to go inside the Cetra Temple. I thought they had added that. I had thought you went to the Cetra Temple, which is a step pyramid, and it does kind of show up, and then it, like, eats Kate Sith and he dies. Sort of, but he's a robot, so whatever. But, like, you don't, I mean, dude, I don't know. I think I was like, oh god, he's, like, for real dead, but then he ain't. Because he's just, like, a robot. So it's fine. But I feel like at the time, I thought he had, like, died, but, like, no. Which is a great way for them to set up Aerith dying. Because you're just like, I mean, she'll just come back, right? Like, Kate Sith came back, she'll just come back, right? Like, she's just gonna come back, right? She's just gonna come back, right? Like, that other character just did? Yeah, Josh said you do go into it, and there's this whole, like, clock thing. I think I have, like, completely wiped that from my memory, clearly, because I did not remember it at all. But we're done with the Cetra Temple, and we have lost Aerith in the fog. At them, like, glowy trees. It's not good. But I think, okay, this, in my opinion, I do not think that this makes up for the weirdness with, like, redoing the Return to Nibelheim. I don't understand why you did that. I still don't understand why you did that. We are, like, getting visited by Sephiroth, like, every 10 minutes on the dot, and I still don't know why you did that. Stay tuned, I guess, to find... Jesus Christ! No! Stay tuned, I guess, to see if I figure out why... Fuck! Why they did that, or if I think it was justified. I just, like, don't know what you could have done to justify that. You know? I don't know. They've made some changes that make some of the things... I think some of the changes are really interesting and good, but some of them make some of the characters seem, like, kind of foolish, which is not ideal, I guess. But one of the things that I think that they have changed, which kind of goes towards the Nibelheim thing, is, like, who the point of view character is. So, in the original Final Fantasy VII, your POV is Cloud. Until, you know, until it's not. But, like, until Cloud, like, goes, like, he, like, mind breaks. And then is, like, that is some of the best, like, psychedelia on the, like, PlayStation 1. And it had an amount of that. Like, the PlayStation 1 just already had an amount of that. But, like, Cloud's, like, head floating around and shit. Excellent. But, I don't need that. Until, like, you lose Cloud as a party member, you are going through things from his point of view. Like, it is pretty strictly his point of view, how you're seeing things. And so, when Cloud is confused, you are confused. When Cloud is, like, you know, freaking out because he's, like, confused, you're, like, confused and concerned for him. Because you're seeing things from basically almost exclusively his point of view. You're not witnessing Cloud's actions from outside of Cloud's point of view. Well, now we are. in a really, I think, kind of interesting way. I think the POV for some of the stuff that is happening with Cloud, with Sephiroth taking him over, with him like being possessed almost. You're seeing that from Tifa and Aerith's point of view. And from Tifa, Tifa? Come on, me. Talk with words. From Tifa and Aerith's point of view, Cloud is behaving in a way that is actually really frightening. Like, the things Cloud is doing are scary. And you see Cloud as someone who is frightening, whose behavior is frightening. Where the monster isn't Sephiroth, it's Cloud. And I think that is really interesting. I think that's a really interesting, like, take on the original. Because there's legitimately a point where, like, you have the black materia, Cloud has the black materia, right? And he wants to give it to Sephiroth. And Aerith takes it from him and runs away. And then Cloud, like, you have to control Cloud while you are chasing Aerith. And, like, bobbing and weaving around and, like, lurching like a horror movie monster, like, just lurching towards her. And then he says, he's like, Aerith, give me the materia, Aerith. And it's very, like, it's like a horror movie. Ah! And I didn't feel that way originally, because I was so, like, seeped in Cloud's, like, point of view. But, like, there's been like, points where you see, like, Cloud legitimately almost tries to kill Tifa in this game. Like, he is being incredibly menacing at times. There are times where, like, people are, like, begging him, like, okay, the fight's over, mercy, mercy, and he just, like, he's just straight up murdering people, and then saying, like, it's not a death, it's a homecoming. And then, you know, they have, like, Sephiroth say it later, but it's worse when Cloud says it. And everyone's just kind of doing that thing where they're like, ha ha, okay. Well, I guess we need to keep going. Because, like, what else are they gonna do? Like, everyone's in a really bad position here. And Cloud is acting really scary. And it does kind of put you in a position where you're like, okay, at what point is someone gonna be like, bro, we love you, but, like, somebody else needs to, like, hang on to your sword because you are having some problems. It's worse in Cloud's case because it's so off from who he has been. Yeah, it's like watching this guy that you like, disappear inside this, like, malignancy of Sephiroth. It's so well done. Like, I just hadn't really thought before of how scary Cloud is being, because he's being really scary. It's no good. I can't do that because I already put the 2 out. Yeah, they're doing like a whole multiverse thing too, which I think is pretty neat, but like just like fascinating to kind of see the changes that they've made and like how they kind of ripple out and change like parts of the story, or make it like hit emotionally or like in a, yeah, like kind of hit like emotionally in a different way. And like, you know, would I like them to fix the traversal bloat? Yes. Would I like to see them, like, have done something more with Nibelheim? I don't know if they could have done Nibelheim the same way with a different perspective on Cloud, but I think they could have done a little bit more than just, like, you know, yep, Shinra sure did come here and do some stuff. Well, anyway, okay, I guess, game. Sure. I mean, nothing's ever gonna be Nibelheim like the first time, right? Like, it's just not possible. Like, nothing can be that again. Only that can be that. Like, you can't see it again for the first time. So it's not like I think that changing it was bad. I guess I think that, like, if you're gonna swap out something that effective, then you should swap it out for something like, I don't know, more. Something more. Because, like, I feel like my overall review of the remake games so far is that I really like them, being like, you know, having played the first one, being 98% done with the second one. I do like them. I like the nostalgia hit. They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like, the games. I mean, Square, like, they don't skimp on that shit. They never have. Just, like, beautiful games. I think they want to give more. I just think that, and I like more, you know, video game, I like more. Yes, more, please. You know? But, like, I guess I think that with the more that we got was in places that I don't know were the best places to beef up. Like, I'm not sure you needed to give that part more. You know what I mean? And I guess that would be, like, my comments on it, is, like, there are additions that are fine and a lot of fun. There's additions that make the game more frustrating, which I think is a mistake. And I think that there are additions that make the game strange. They make some of the changes, I think, that's why I called it bloat. because like it feels like it's more for the sake of more without like you know, there was a good balance, I feel like, in the first game, and that some of those elements that if you wanted to emphasize other elements, that would be fine, but by moving things around in a story that people already know so well, you're creating holes in the existing story. And like, number one, do you want to do that? And number two, if you are going to do that, then you have to do something about that, or, you know? Yeah, like extra stuff kind of in places where, like, it doesn't make as much sense, you know? Like, the amount of checklisting chores that they want you to do is incredibly large. And I don't hate that as an element. Like, I'll do checklisty stuff, you know, if it's fun, or I just want to, but like, oh boy, this hand is the pits. But like, I think that you have to, there was a lot of time and effort put into the whole proto-relic system, and, you know, doing the little tasks, and going here and going there, and bringing, like, is it Garland? Gilgamesh, bringing Gilgamesh back, and, you know, having all of these little things, and then this one has, boo, like, one of them has, like, a tower defense game, and then there's a different kind of tower defense game, and then there's a different kind of tower defense game. Oh, I was winning! And it's like, you know, okay, now I have to go pick specific mushrooms and do a mushroom picking mini game. Fine. You know, each of the chocobos has their own different kind of traversal mechanic. Great. But, like, if you had time to do all that, why didn't you have time to figure out what to do about Nibelheim? Because you took it out, and what you put in its place is weird. It doesn't make any sense. And then you got, like, you know, old gamers like me being like, hey, wait a minute. That's not what I remember. And that's what makes what they're trying to do hard. Because, like, it's this thing that people remember so intensely because it meant a lot to a lot of people. And a lot of people played it. But, like, it's just, like, I don't know. I'm like, if you're gonna take out something like that, it seems like you should put more in the hole that you left there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's not fair, and I don't know what it's like to make a video game. It looks like the hardest thing ever. You should literally, I mean, it's hard enough to make videos when you're having to make all the backgrounds and stuff by scratch and, like, you know, put them together. Like, this is, like, even more than that. You know, it's probably the most effortful kind of art making there currently is, but, like, I don't know. I don't know why you did it that way, and it's weird. I don't think there's there's gonna be a return to Nibelheim in the same way. Like, we're kind of already past the point where we know that like, Nibelheim's been rebuilt. And we have Vincent. And so it's just like... I don't know, if you're gonna make it be more Tifa's point of view, then, like, why couldn't we have, like, Tifa's reaction to Nibelheim being back, which she also didn't know about. I think that would have been, like, cool and interesting. I don't know. I just, thought it was weird that they did it that way. And I thought, like, I mean, surely they'll have to replace this with something, but then they just didn't. And then that was weird. I mean, maybe it's not fair to say that they replaced it with, like, rolling around inside Shinra Manor, playing red light, blue light, but they kind of did do that. That's what they did. So, I'm not the one that did it. That was foolish. Jesus. Boo. I want to play Final Fantasy VII again. I can't because your Xbox is at friend's place. Aw. Hopefully you'll get to do it again soon. Oh, now with the third place. Boo. Boo. I guess I should go get some, like, conversational talkings with Joe. Thanks. Oh, y'all. So, I kind of made Reggie mad yesterday, but it... wasn't I mean, I didn't mean to make him mad, but, like, I was trying to pet him. He was sitting on the couch next to Josh, and I was like, and he, you know, he seemed like he wanted some pets, but he also wanted to be a little bit of a fighty boy, and a fighty bitey boy, and I don't want to be fighted or bited. So I was like, nah, no, you're not gonna, like, beg for pets and then try to, like, chomp on my hand. Sir, that's goofus behavior. Don't be a goofus. Are you being a goofus? He was being a little bit of a goofus. And so he was like, knifey hand, chompy mouth. And I'm like, I do not enjoy knifey hand and chompy mouth. Dado might play with you like that, but I do not. Because if I get a cat scratch on my hand, then that's all I can think about for the rest of the day. And, because it just hurts and stuff. And then I'm like, God, this sucks. I don't want to get any cuts on my hands because they suck and it hurt and they're impossible to ignore. So I don't play grabby bitey games with, Mr. Reginald. And all he wanted to do was grab and bite. So I was like, fine. Fine. You don't want to get pets? That's okay. I'm just gonna pat Dad instead. So I would, like, rub Josh's arm, like, see? Now Dado gets pets and Reggie does not. And, like, patted his head, like, patted his arm, and Reggie was, like, looking at me and looking at Josh, and his eyes got real big, like, I didn't think this could happen. And then he got, I mean, it was a little bit funny until he got worked up and started attacking Foxy, and then it was not funny anymore. So, all in all, not actually the greatest. But, oh, he was angry. Like, if you don't want to play nice, you know, somebody else could get pets. He was like, no, you've done me a crime. Kitty, did you miss? Yeah, geodes. Oh.
かわいい犬だね。いつか飼ってみたいよ。俺大きい犬を飼うのが夢だったんだよね。
俺も犬の世話はしたことあるが、なかなか楽しいもんだぜ。雨だろうが嵐だろうが関係なく散歩をせがまれたもんだ。
そういうのを含めてお世話よね。私も何か飼いたいな。
そういえば先日ペットショップで大きなハムスターのような子を見てな。あまりの愛らしさに連れて帰るところだった。
Big hamster
大きな
thing.
ハムスター？
ああ、なんだったかな。チン。
Oh.
チンチラか？
そうだ、チンチラだ。あのつぶらな瞳が忘れられん。
私はモルモットとかいいな。なんちゃんはペットとか飼いたい？
いや、俺はホームレスの頃カラスや猫と共に生活してたようなもんだったからな。動物を見るとね、良きライバルみたいな気持ちになっちまうんだよ。だから飼いたいとかは今はねえな。むしろ勝つみたいな。
ああ、そう。
じゃあ俺が犬飼ったら南波君と戦わせてみよう。
No!
やめなさいよ。
No, you will not. No, you won't. No, y'all know. Stop it. Chinzilla. For a second there, I was like, is it Chinzilla? It's not. But it took me a second. Hello, restaurant. Hello.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh. Super extra large. And a super large stamina bowl. The biggest dish in Yoshinoya history. Beef, pork, chicken finished off in a shoyu-based garlic sauce. That does sound very delicious. Talking. Yes!
いつ食っても牛丼はうめえな。
牛丼。
超特盛りでもペロッと食えちまう。
うまい、安い、早いってな。俺も昔から世話になりっぱなしだ。
おなじみのキャッチコピーだけど、3つ全部達成するのって大変よね。
だな。それをしっかり体現してる名コピーだ。俺にもそういうの欲しいな。
Oh my god, Namba wants a
例え
slogan.
ば？
速い、強い、すごいとか。
最後適当になってない？あと速いって何が？
足とか？足速いとモテそうだろ。
足速くてモテるのは小学生までよ。てか、なんちゃんが走るの速いイメージってそん
Oh
な
my
にないん
god,
だけど。
Psycho.
まあ実際速くもねえしな。
じゃあ却下。ちなみに桐生さんだったら？
強い、渋い、エモい。
なんでお前は最後いつも適当になるんだ？
なんだ、エモいとは。
心打たれる
He
み
is
たいな時に使わ
sentimental.
れる若者言葉ね。エモーショナルのことだと思うけど。
そうい
Yeah!
う意味だったのか。
お前は知っとけ。
ちなみにこのうまい、安い、早いは時代によ
うまい、
って順番が違うらしいよ。
早い。
昔は店に入って体感する順番
He
で
is.
早い、うまい、安いだったけど、その後うまいをもっと追求して順番を変えてうまい、早い、安いになった時期もあったとか。
へえ、そうなんだ。ちゃんと時流に合わせてるのね。
Yeah, I think we might be watching a commercial. for the beef bowl place.
早速使いこなしてる。
That's alright. I'd eat a beef bowl.
ごちそうさま。
ありがとうございました。
うまい、ゆすい、早い。
絶好調だ。
Oh,
いつ見てもこのハンバーガーでかいよな。
まあ恐竜と渡り合えるくらいだしね。
実際このハンバーガーくらいある巨大カボチャならハロウィンで見たな。
あれ食べられるらしいけどあんまり美味しくないみたいね。もともと牛とか動物が食べるようだったみたいだし。
じゃあこの恐竜もいつか追いかけるかもな。
確かに。
いや、こいつ肉食なんじゃないか。現にハンバーガーを追いかけている。
おお。
だが待て、このハンバーガーにはトマトやレタスも入っている。雑食なんじゃないか。
気になってきたぜ。この恐竜は一体何を食いたいんだ。
君らは一体何の話をしてんのさ。
Hey, it's Gildan said. This game promotes Uber Eats. Yeah, there's an Uber Eats sign. Yeah, it's called Crazy Delivery because of Crazy Taxi is. Y'all, they're like, we're gonna remake Crazy Taxi, and I was like, yeah. And they're like, as a Fortnite, like, Battle Royale, and I was like, what? Same thing for Jet Set Radio. I've been really wanting to see a Jet Set Radio. Like, I don't need you to, like, just re-release the game on current, like, hardware, please. Like, just put it in the PlayStation Store. Put it on the Switch. Like, that's it. I just want to play that game. I wanted to play it since I wasn't able to get a Dreamcast. Like, I wanted to play Jet Set Radio. I don't need to play a Jet Set Radio Battle Royale Fortnite situation. Like, what is that? Why are we doing this? Just put the game out. Come on. Oh no, Mercat, that's bad. Oh, you Platinum Judgment last night. Nice. That's a lot of Mahjong completion I bet you ended up doing. Uh-oh. There we go. Nope. Hey, got process here too. Platinuming any Yakuza game prior to like Gaiden really is like an incredible feat. I say that because that's the only one I have a platinum for, and so I'm like, nah, can't be that bad. How did I just hit this man? I'm a good cook, but I can only work with what they give me and what they ask for, and what they give me and ask for sucks. Ow. I feel you with being under the work constraints. Is sometimes you're like, this should be different, but I am not the person who gets to say whether or not it's different. Oh. So, omurice and fluffy white rice enveloped in egg served with a demi-glace? I don't know how to say that word. I don't know if it's glacé or glace. I don't know. Shouldn't have tried to say it out loud. Hayashi rice. Sweet onions and refreshingly sour tomatoes. Alright. Let's go. Give us table talk. Talk, talk, talk.
いただきます。
いただきます。
ここのオムライス美味しい。ふわふわ。
火加減が絶妙だね。ミルクの使い方もうまい。
They made an omelet, and it's got rice inside the omelet. Oh, okay, so I guess you're just a magical wizard then. Thank you for telling us about your magical wizard powers. Thank you. I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I mean, I guess you would begin by making rice, but still. Uh-oh, no.
ああ、確かにオムライスのイメージある。メイドさんがケチャップで絵とか描いてくれるんだよね。
だが難波の言いぶりからするにあまり楽しくなかったのか。
いや、別にそういうわけじゃないんだが、年がいもなくオムライスをうまくするおまじないをメイドさんと一緒にするときに照れちまった。それを最後まで引きずって楽しみきれなかったんだ。悔いが残る思い出となっちまった。
そういうとこ繊細よね、なんちゃん。
美味しくするおまじない。
What's the taste improving chant?
と一緒に手でハートを作っていう言葉があるんだよ。桐生さん、なんていうか知ってます？
I bet he does know it. I don't know what it is. Come on, get tasty. Pretty, pretty, please. Ah, picking that one.
萌え萌えキュンキュンだろ。
おお、大丈夫です。さすがっすね。微塵の迷いもないところも。
まあな。
これは本当に美味しくなりそうだ。
堂島の竜直々のおまじないだしね。じゃあ今度みんなで行こうよ。なんちゃんのリベンジマッチ。萌え萌えキュン言いに行こう。
Moi, moi, cute. I do not need revenge on an omelet. What if I was there to support you?
でもそうだな。みんなとなら言えるかもしれねえ。よし、行くか。メイド喫茶。
このメンツで行って勝ち込みだと思われないか
Oh
な。
God.
ごちそうさま。ありがとうございました。
Like, might as well go around and get some of the thingies. Talking thingies. Oh, what was the other thing I was... Dang it. Oh! I remember the other thing I was going to tell y'all about. I started drawing the nudie suit. I started drawing it. I have pencil of part of it. It's so big, I'm going to have to cut up other pieces of paper and use those too. But, like, I have the front of the nudie suit. Is there going to be a back of the nudie suit? Yes. But, you know, that's for later. But I started it. It's got a lot of embellishment. I showed my drawing to Josh, and he said, wow, that's got a lot of drawing on that drawing. And I was like, yeah, it's got a lot of drawing on the drawing. There's so much drawing on the drawing of the nudie suit. An amount of it needs to be erased, which is perfect. But there's so much drawing on this drawing that I literally got tired and decided to do the rest of it later. No, a nudie suit it's not your birthday suit. It's not actually being naked. It's a type of suit. It's named after the creator Nudie Cohen. Nudie. It's a name. So it's the name of a person, so that's why it's called that. Gilded said, think of like old country western, like rhinestone suits. Elvis in Vegas kind of suit with a bunch of rhinestones on it. Those are nudie suits. And they have a Lots of embellishments. A lot. That's kind of like their deal. That's their whole thing. And so if you want to make it be a nudie suit, you gotta draw that shit. That's okay, Gilded said. It may not be, like, honestly, even for, like, a country and western thing, it is, I think I need to, yeah! Alright, it's time, friends, it's time, here we go.
Hey, come on! Let's go!
Yeah! It's crime time! So, yeah, I was gonna say, it's not even, like, it is an American reference, but it's also, like, not even a current country and western music genre reference. It's not even, like, a current thing. It's, like, old classic. Let's say classic. Like, classic country music. Like, Dolly Parton has a really cool nudie suit. And, like, a lot of times people who are, like, taking on, like, a nudie suit are, like, saying, well, usually people are doing it in the context of, like, you know, wanting to evoke the, like, classic country music. Retro, that's a good one, yeah. It's a retro look for classic American country and western. And, like, the thing is, like, I can't even exactly tell you who them people are who was wearing the nudie suits, because, like, I didn't even, like, I grew up around country and western music, but I wasn't, like, paying attention to it, you know what I mean? And, like, back in the day, shit was just on the radio. You did not always, like, know who it was, because they did not tell you. Oh, God.
いらんこと言わなくていいの。
いろいろ大変だったんだな。
でも店はちゃんとしててなかなかいいところっすよ。
おう、じゃあ今度行ってみるか。
さっちゃんはさすがにやめとくか。
みんな行くなら私も行くわ。知った顔ももういないだろうし。
Oh yeah, we should go here.
昔を知ってるスタッフも少ないだろうし。
じゃあ今度みんなで。
I think like a lot of classic, like, stuff on the radio, classic rock, classic, like, R&B, like, you know, like, even classic, like, pop music from, like, the 50s and stuff. Like, I'll, like, know something if someone plays it sometimes, but I don't know any of these people's names. But I always thought the nudie suit was, like, a real cool aesthetic. Like, it's so much. It's so much. But it's the perfect amount of so much. But this is gonna be a bad nudie suit on purpose. Like, it's gonna be good. Like, I'll make the drawing as good as I can. But the underlying idea for it is bad on purpose. And I'm probably gonna have to say somewhere in the thing that I'm making that I actually love a nudie suit and I think they're really cool. Thank you for giving me an excuse to draw one and use rhinestones. Alright. Okay. Shows the one that we gotta get his, like, bond up on, so... We just order everything. Give me one of everything, please. Hey, it's Forstein!
それでね話うまいわね
聞かせてよ。
これはいい。
面白い。
面白いな。
どうした？
お客さん特別だよ
Godpasta says, I've started revisiting my nudie suit ideas I put on the list of shit to make as soon as my sewing area is functional. That's cool!
また届いてお待ちしてます
Repair guy is doing plaster today, and it's a lot, and everything is upside down. I saw that you said that they knocked like a giant hole in the wall. I mean, if something needs to be fixed, I'm glad it's getting fixed for y'all, but like, repairs like that are the worst. It sucks so bad. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's do this a couple more times. Oh, but Forcine, I was telling people that I started the nudie suit drawing, and I showed the, like, initial pencil work to Josh, and he was like, there's a lot of drawing in this drawing. And I was like, yeah, there is. Sure. There's an amount of embellishments. I'm thinking pale blue nudie suit for Gerben Peterson. Because, well, he already has one pale blue suit. I think he might have a couple, so he's clearly drawn to the color.
それでね
You could do like a powder blue nudie suit, easy.
なんだ？楽しい時間だった。
Oh no, it failed! That's never happened. I didn't even know it could fail. What? What do you mean it failed? Try that. I've never had it fail. I didn't even know it could do that. Oh no, there's a hole in the bathroom ceiling. Oh no.
それでね
面白いじゃねえか。
それは面白いから聞かせてよ。
その話いいな。
どうした？
Studying retro mecha anime. They both failed again.
楽しい。
Oh my god. I guess I should leave. Bye. Wow. I didn't even know you could do that. And then it happened twice.
ショーの戦い方にはキレがあるよな。手首の返し方とか鋭さを感じる。
本当？桐生さんにそう言ってもらえるなんて光栄だね。やっぱりあれが効いてるのかな。
なんだ？特別なトレーニングとかしてるのか？
いや、湯切りだよ。
は！
湯切り？
そう、ラーメンの湯切り。あれにはコツがあってね。速さと反動を意識した動きを少ない回数でやるんだよ。多いと麺の食感が悪くなるからね。手首のスナップが大事だから、それが戦いにも生きてるんだね。
あのキレのルーツが湯切りだったとは。蝶のラーメン作り侮れね。いい感じだ。
Oh man, Kiryu's so dramatic. Oh no! Oh, Mercat, that sucks. Y'all, Kiryu made noodles in Yakuza 5. And Ishin. Different noodles though. If in Ishin they were soba. And in 5, I think it was ramen. the I feel like the Ishin one is, I thought it was harder because they want you to like play a remember the thing I just showed you game, and I'm just like, I literally can't do that, so there's only so good I can get at this game. But there's, oh, I miss the, oh!
これだな。よし。
I miss the seagull cinema. I miss the sheepmen and their waggly hands. I miss the weird movie parodies. Oh, I should take them and like whip swap everybody out. Oh. Oh. Let's see this one. Uh-oh, she brought guys. Oh no, they're Naruto running. Uh-oh. Ah! Don't mess with me. Damn. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's the weapons place. I'm not actually. Weapon man, what do you got? Hey, show me your weapons. What you got? All right, dancing saber. That's cool and all, but I mean, there we go. I got something for that. I don't really care about these. I have guns. I have the best one of these. And I don't think gangster's a good job. So I don't see a need to get a good saber. Unless I was like grinding him for, I don't know, EXP bonuses or whatever, but like I think he came up at like level 20, so getting like extra XP and stuff's not really gonna happen. Hello. Secret restaurant. Oh.
Itadakimasu.
Who does the talkie at this one? Thank you. Alright. I just need to get, like, Psycho another level. Actually, speaking of... Edit. Namba. Out. Psycho in. Alright. I don't know. In the last game, in 7, there was, like, a penalty... I said the last game, like it's the last game we played before this one, and it's not. Even slightly. I think there's 4 games in between 7 and us playing this, but, ha ha ha, they're like, Yakuza series, and 8, Yakuza 8. I'm like, Yakuza 8? It's just like 16 games or some shit. I don't know if that's actually right. I just made that up. There's like unnumbered games and spin-off games and a game that has a number but the number is 0. That game fucking rules. Play Yakuza 0. Love yourself. Love yourself. Oh, y'all. I checked the thingy that tells me how much progress I've made on this game, and it says we're at 49%. It says we're at 49%. Yakuza 0 mentioned I have been summoned. That's your favorite? This is my most favorite one since 0. This is my favorite one since 0. So that should tell you how much I like it, because I'm like, Yakuza 0 is the legitimate GOAT. Like, don't ask me about what's the best video game, because I have an answer for you, and the answer is it's Yakuza 0. The only reason it's not this game is that, like, for this game to hit, you have to have played a lot of other games.
なんで酒飲んだ後って締めにラーメン食いたくなるんだろうな。
ああ、うちのお客さんも最後にラーメンだって言ってお店出ていく人結構いるわ。
酒を飲むと血糖値が下がるからラーメンがうまく感じるらしい。それが風習みたいになったのかもな。
へえ、さすが物知り。
俺も若い時は腹いっぱいだってのによく締めにラーメン屋連れてかれたな。
親分さんとかに？
まあそういう時もあったが、いつも一緒にいたやつがいたんだ。しょっちゅうつるんでは二人でバカやったもんだったぜ。
Oh God, Nishiki
さん
mentioned.
にもそんな時代があったのね。
桐生さんと一緒にバカやるってなかなかの玉っすね、その人も。
かな。
ああ、なんだかラーメン食べたくなってきたな。今からうちの店行く？なんなら俺が作っちゃうよ。
お、いいね。
ならその前にみんなでうまい酒を飲まねえとな。
Oh, Nishiki. Okay, we got this one already. Good, good. I should just, like... Oh. Well, no, there's stuff up here. I'm like, I should just go up here and just get... I just need one more job level for Psycho, and then I can move people around. And she's pretty close. But the guys up here are a lot more XP. I think Reggie might still be a little mad at me. Also, I brushed him, which he was a little mad about. Nobody really likes being brushed, but we have to be brushed. We don't want to get mad. That's bad. Sometimes I show them the fur and I'm like, it's you, see? And then they snoot it a little bit and go, Oh, which game has the funniest bugs? Ah, which game has the funniest bugs? I mean, I think we saw some good ones in 6. We didn't get the funniest bug out of 6, which I was a little disappointed. I was really hoping we would get this one bug that's pretty common. You can see a lot of images of it, or like people, you know, have taken a lot of footage of it because it's not uncommon. But it's basically you finish fighting a dude and you punch him and he starts rotating. Like the guy rises up off the ground and the body starts spinning and then it just goes up into the sky. We did get that while Josh and I were playing. And it was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. I loved it. Ooh. But like the part we did get a what I'm the thing is like anything with Onomichio, I'm not sure if this was like purposeful or meant to be like this or if it was like a bug. But there was one point where we saw the like extra Onomichio that's not Kiryu like on a roof. I like that a lot. Yeah, you just punch a guy and he like escapes, his body escapes like gravity velocity and flies up to the moon. 6 has got those really like super good, very extra good, Dragon Engine physics where like if you just lightly brush up against any object, it crumbles to dust, which is just amazing and my favorite. So that's where you kind of start being able to do that, and it's really, really easy in that game. They've made it harder as we've gone on, but it's never become impossible, which I appreciate. Because you might need to, like, throw a guy into a chair and have the chair break, and that's, like, cool. I enjoyed, there were times in Yakuza 5, I don't think this ever happened on stream, but Josh and I got a couple of bugs where NPCs would just spin around. Instead of like walking somewhere, they would just like spin rapidly in a circle in the same spot. I enjoyed that very much. I liked the time that we got in Ishin, because we had that chicken mask on Kiryu, and it was not the cutscene was not tuned for the chicken mask, and a couple of times we went inside the chicken head, and there were round eyeballs in there. I enjoyed that very much. We love Dragon Engine physics. It revealed Kiryu's omnipotent matter dissolution powers. Hell yeah, it did. Yeah, there's a thing that you can do in 6. I enjoy 6. Like, I feel like I'm going a little against the fandom flow here, but like, I like everything about 6 except the story. I like the mini games. I like the physics being kind of janked because they're very funny. I even like the weird semi-broken fighting physics where you can basically pretty early in the game just like you just run up to a guy and then you can like boot him like it's bowling into a whole bunch of other guys. That fills your extreme health bar. You go into extreme health and you just wail on everybody. It's over in like less than 2 minutes. Hilarious. Why would I do anything else? Kiryu is a cryptid confirmed. We've also confirmed a couple of times now that Kiryu can talk to animals like Dr. Doolittle. Like, he understands the animal language. He can talk to cats and dogs and chickens. And so can Ichi. They can talk to animals. Kiryu magical princess also confirmed. Oh, God pasta, that's fun. God Pasta was showing me the early games. I remember Kiryu punching a marble pillar in a cutscene, and it lives in my head rent free. Yeah, no, they did that on purpose. Like, that's the thing too. Is sometimes when you're seeing people show you stuff from Yakuza games, I watched a video where someone was like, they had put a Yakuza like silly mod on, and then in the middle of the game, we're kind of like, I don't even know if this is real. Or if it's this mod, because they had modded Kiwami too, and it was like, no, Kiryu does not have an essence of twerking move. He does not have an essence of Among Us doll that he uses to destroy people, but he does fight a clan of adult babies. That just happens. That's just real. Kiryu, the Disney Princess of Dojima. I cannot take y'all. That is too funny. Show is high maintenance.
よく見つけたな。拾って押し花にでもするか。
それもいいけど、やめておくよ。俺はさ、今結構楽しいんだよね。みんなといられて店もやれて。だからこのラッキーな葉っぱは他の人に譲るよ。
へえ、優しいじゃねえか。
別に。
That is sweet.
本音は手が汚れる。爪も手入れしてるからね、俺は。
ま、そういうことにしといてやるよ。よし。
His hands are high maintenance? He does not wish to have dry skin. Alright. Wait a minute. Did I... Hey. Did you... Is your gerb... Okay. So she got the thingy. No! Damn it! No, we're still not quite there yet. Boo, boo! Alright, alright, alright. Just gotta fight some more dudes. More dudes, more dudes! That's what we throw at the problem. What's everyone's favorite thing that they've ever seen in a Yakuza game? Oh, that's tough. I mean, the first action scene in Yakuza 0 just blew my mind. I think seeing Kiryu dressed up as Onomichio doing karaoke is one of my favorite things. Being able to change Kiryu's outfits, I mean, I really miss Hostess Maker, not the Hostess Maker, that one's actually kind of bad, but the Hostess Management game, I loved the Hostess Management game. Mine is when Majima breaks into Shangri-La with a freaking truck. It was just so him, and it makes my day every time I think of it. I loved, I know I'm kind of obsessed with this, but I am kind of obsessed with this, but, like, just the, like, frequent usage of every time the face-off machine enters the plot, it's my favorite thing. Every time the face-off machine enters the plot, I'm in heaven. Every time. 24 Hours Cinderella was also an amazing moment. That's Majima's dance. It's his karaoke in Zero. He has amazing karaoke in Dead Souls. Oh my god. That is fair, Mercat. Majima's just like, hey kid, you miss me, bitch? Yes!
今日は虫の居所が悪いんだよ。
I liked that when we went to, like, Dondoko Island for the first time, I was not expecting us to go there via, dolphin ride, and we did. I love Nancy every time we see Nancy. I really liked the dancing minigame in Lost Judgment. I thought, like, I feel like Judgment has an amount of problems as a game, but, like, Lost Judgment fixes all of those problems and introduces a bunch of, like, fun, amazing stuff. And you don't have to watch Yagami be, like, a pouty baby boy for, like, an amount of the game, which is nice. Because, like, when I played Judgment again on the stream after having played Lost Judgment, coming back to the way that Yagami, like, his whole deal at the beginning of Judgment, I was like, oh man, who's the sourpuss? Alright. I really liked all of the club stuff. I liked that there was Biker Gang Club. Biker Gang Club was so hard. What's his name's side story? I like all the times anyone has, like, impersonated Kiryu. I love the story in Kiwami 2 where, like, Haruka's playing, like, baby Nancy Drew. Adorable. It's this way. Anything with Pocket Circuit Fighter and Pocket Circuit Racing lets us get to see Kiryu enjoying one of his special interests, and I love that for him. I love the very serious Top Gun-esque music they play, like, behind it. I love how serious he is about it. He's, like, not even trying to let these children win. Like, that would be... you have to put your whole... You don't half-ass things, okay? Kiryu says put your whole butt in there or don't even bother.
どれを着ようかな。
Kiryu typing! Kiryu typing! Oh my god, Kiryu's boomer typing with 2 fingertips, amazing. Absolutely thrilling content. The phone game in Zero, where he answers the phone in the most dramatic way it is possible to answer a phone. I could just let him stay there. Yeah. He hasn't gotten up to 24 yet, and that's what you need to get the, thingy. Oh, Essence of Human Grading. Kiryu's senior, who was always eating in cutscenes, him showing up with box trucks full of guys. Oh, Kashiwagi? Kashiwagi?
お着替えタイム。
どれにしようかなと。
So, Galpasta, do you remember what happened to Kashiwagi in Yakuza 3? It's okay if you don't. Oh god, Namba. What are we doing here? He dies. Like, he gets so... Kashiwagi in Yakuza 3, they're in the Millennium Tower where it is... unbelievable how anyone gets insurance to rent a place inside the Millennium Tower, but sure. And somebody has a helicopter, very important in Yakuza series helicopters, and they like machine gun shoot Kashiwagi a bunch of times, and he dies in Kiryu's arms. And he's very sad about it. And he has this whole quest with this new kid, Rikia. Yeah, it was sad, right? Remember? Yeah, you do all this extra stuff with Rikia. Well, like, if you get, like, an inch away from Rikia, he just runs behind you screaming, Aniki! Aniki! So, Gapasa, I have something to show you. Prepare yourself. Guess who it is? It's just Kashiwagi he's God Pasta says, oh my Jesus, and then and it's very long. Yeah. The filters are very nice, I agree. Here, I can put some music on. I mean, I could do this, but I feel like it would torture me more than anyone else. Josh, before we would go and do stuff, Josh would put this on. And so this is what I retaliated with. So this is what it's like to play Yakuza with Josh. Yeah, it was a little bit of a music battle. Now, God Pasta, you may be wondering, how did Kashiwagi come back? And the answer is, we don't know. They have not said. Also, do you remember, box trucks? Probably box trucks. There were an amount of box trucks in Gaiden. You would have loved it. Do you remember, John America? The CIA agent guy who was like, Daigo's been taken up to the roof. And he has like the most Metal Gear ass American accent that you have heard in a video game since Metal Gear. You know how Daigo, danced him off the roof of the Millennium Tower? He's fine. This is Washikage, he gets that a lot. Oh yes! Yes, I remember now. Washikage. Right. I messed it up.
どうしたチョウまた店の悪口でも書かれたか
それとは別でハンピンリューマンの若い衆から
It is the most Metal Gear ass voiceover. Like, it's gonna take us a year and a half to get back to that. Maybe more. Maybe more. I don't know. They're gonna lap me, y'all. They're gonna lap me. They're gonna lap me. I thought we were gonna get to Yakuza 0 by the end of this year, and that was foolishness. We are not. We are not gonna get to Yakuza 0 by the end of this year. We're not gonna do it. It is September, basically. We are 49% of the way through this game. I can't, I don't know why I thought that. There's 2 more games after this game. We gotta play Yakuza Dead Souls, and we gotta play Kenzan in Japanese, so that's gonna be fun. And then, if they don't lap me, then we'll go back to 0, but I feel like they're gonna lap me. They're about to announce something. They said they're going to announce something at the Tokyo Game Show. They're announcing that they're lapping me at the Tokyo Game Show. That's what they're announcing. That's what they're announcing. I don't know what the game is going to be, but the announcement is we are lapping Allie's stream again. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Good luck playing Yakuza 0 in 2026. That's what they're announcing. Come on! They're just doing it to get at me. No, I'm just kidding. I want more Yakuza games, but I also there are people who were not here for Yakuza 0, and I would like to show it to them. But it's gonna take another, if they don't lap me, fall next year. Like a year from now, if they don't lap me. I'm being conservative. I think we should be at Dead Souls by the end of this year. That's my projection. I don't know when. Some of the end chapters are short, and some of them are not. So, I don't know. I'm happy you're back vibing with us too.
もう組織から抜けた身だろう。
そうなんだけどさ、向こうから連絡をよこしてくるんだよ。ちょっと愚痴に付き合ってもらっていい？
で、若い衆からの知らせってのは？
この前話したブログの記事のこと覚えてる？うちの店をネットでこき下ろしてる。
This music is a lot, Josh. He's not here, but it is.
書いたかもってやつだよな。
そう、そいつを今半品リューマンのイケイケがいろんなつて使って探してるんだって。張さんの店をけなしてんのはドイツだって目血走らせて。もし見つけたらちょっと物騒なことになりそうでさ。
まさかお前がけしかけてるんじゃないだろうな。
It just starts over.
若い連中が元ボスへの悪口を許さねって息巻いてるわけか。
Man, that jacket looks great.
裏の世界はメンツが命だからね。桐生さんには釈迦に説法だけど。
Maybe you should try to stop them?
連中を止めた方がいいんじゃないか。例のブロガーってのは仇なんだろ。
まあそうだよね。俺がそんな手間取らされるのも尺なんだけど。
それでその動いてる若いのはどれくらいの規模なんだ？
大勢だね。50人まではいかないと思うけど。
だいぶ多いな。
けど中心メンバーは4人。俺が半品リューマンの総帥だった間、自分らで四天王を名乗って俺の周りに張り付いてたやつらでさ。
総帥の親衛隊ってところか。
かわいいやつらでさ。ただ血の気が多いもんだからよくやりすぎてた。彼らが一番ブロガーに腹立ててるから、まずそこを止めないといけない。
お前も大変だな。
These are not the four kings of the thingy. The four kings of the thingy this game are the four Sujimon, 5 Sujimon masters. I I gotta do that when we get back to Hawaii. I have not been doing Sujimons, and I need to go fight my Sujimon fights so I can get my Sujimon battles and get my. I'm gonna be the best that no one ever was. So, nobody can beat me. I'm gonna do it. But I gotta, like, remember to do that part, and I didn't yet. Also, I was looking for Montrables, and then, like, I found the Montrables, and then I did the thing, and I raised the thing, and with the Montrables, but, like, then I forgot. There's, like, another part you have to do after that, and I got distracted. Because, I don't know if you know this about these games, there's, like, a lot of stuff to do, and so that's what happened.
離れてもみこしに担がれてるう
I
ち
may
は
have
静かに
pre-gamed a
暮ら
little.
せね
Oh, here we go!
桐生さんがそれを言うんだ。こっちの話は堂島の
I don't
竜
know,
の
this
スケー
music's
ル
kind
と
of
は
pumping
比
me
べ
up
物
now.
にならない。まあでも俺らこの悩みについては仲間だよね。こんな話他の誰にも相談のしようもないじゃん。
I'll lend you an ear if you want to talk.
じゃあ俺でよけりゃいつでも
It
相談
looks like
に
I've
乗
been
るぜ
picking a lot of soulful
ここは
answers.
強いね。でもこの件はお互い様だよ。桐生さんもお悩みがあったらいつでも俺が相談に乗るってことでいい？
そうか助かる俺もいい飲み仲間ができた
Shirt
真面目な
rules.
話さ。
Such a good
桐生
shirt.
さんは何でもかんでも自分から背負い込もうとしてる
Whole
ように
outfit is very good.
自分の先が短いことにもすぐ覚悟決めちゃってさ。
そ
No.
うでもないさ
No.
悩んだり迷ったりする時間は十分にあった
No.
それでも俺はもっとあがいていいんじゃないかと思うんだよ。桐生さん、あんたは自分が伝説の極道だからってかっこつけすぎなんじゃない？
どうしたんだ急に
前から思ってたことだよ。差しで飲む仲だし、俺もしょうもない愚痴を聞いてもらうくらいには腹割った。そろそろ言ってもいいかなって。それともまだ踏み込むには早かった？
いや
This
それなら
song is going full
重く
honkers.
受け止めておこう貴重な飲み仲間の忠告だ
そっか。
No, I'm the one in the wrong. The Daytona song is worse than this.
手間のかかる人だよね。
今日の酒は
It's me. I'm the bad
し
one.
みるな
The Daytona song is worse. Yeah, combo attacks. It's still gonna be odd. I have to turn it off. Yep. Oh, we still got another one. Alright, see? You can see that the Daytona one is definitely worse. Okay. We'll do a comparison. Yes.
よう長隣いいか
いいけど桐生さんは控えめにしてよ。
わかった気使わせちまってすまないな
本当だよ。俺こんなこと言うからじゃないんだよ。そういえばこの間の話に新しい動きがあったんだよね。
この間の話
ブロガーの話。うちの店をこき下ろしたやつね。半品リューマンの若い連中がさ。
It is really nice and wholesome to see Kiryu opening up about his
おいそれ
feelings.
はまずいんじゃねえのか命までは取らねえだろうが
うん。だからもちろん手を出さないように念押ししたよ。その場で連中も分かりましたとは言った。でも
You should have seen him in the last game. He was like a clenched fist. Like everything about him was so like clenched and tight and furious and depressed.
なんだ
俺の親衛隊を自負してる子たちだからね。 俺のメンツを俺以上に気にする奴らが
Like,
この
we're
まま
really
おとな
watching
しくしてる
someone
とは思えな
demonstrate
く
that you're
て
never too old to
なら
learn
どうす
some,
るん
like,
だ
how to open up to
だから
people.
俺はこうも言ったんだ。もしもこの先例のブロガーの身に何かあったらその瞬間俺は自分の店を畳むって。
何
無関係の事故だろうが何だろうが
Or to learn that you need other
ブロガー
people.
君の安全が破られたら
Even the
俺はそ
legend.
の時点で無条件に店を辞めてこの町も出るって。
I thought cooking was important
いい
to
の
you.
かお前にとって大事な店だったはずだろう
Oh yeah, this is worse.
腕磨くのだって楽じゃなかったし、こんなことで店を畳むなんて
The
バカげてるし
repetitiveness of
納
it.
得はいかない。
それでも他に手はないってことか
あとはブロガー君が安全に暮らすことを祈るよ。もし彼が単に事故ったりしただけでも俺は店じまいだ。
これで若い衆は一応収まりそうだな
うん。ただブロガーは今でもほとんど毎日俺の店の悪口を書き続けてる。
毎日。
もういい加減勘弁してほしいよ。
そういやブロガーってのは結局どういうやつだったんだ
ごく普通の一般サラリーマン。案の定店で揉めた男だった。ただ最近自分が嗅ぎ回られてることに気づいたみたいで今はどっかに雲隠れしてる。
ほう案外鼻が利くんだな
そいつの一人暮らしの家は留守のままだし会社も休んでるんだってさ。
住んでたのはこの辺なのか
そうだね。住所は中華街の近く。その辺の店のことなんかもブログに書いてたよ。そっちの記事はちゃんと的確な食レポしてたのにね。味の分析はなかなか年季が入ってたよ。
それはまあいいとしてネットでお前の店をこき下ろすのは早いとこやめさせた方がいいそいつの身のためにもな
そうなんだよね。
You think it's over, but it's
本人がどの
not.
くらい危機感持ってるかわからないけど。
Let's find him and guard him. And then it starts again!
ブロガーを俺らで先に見つけて保護してやるか
そこまでしてやる義理はないでしょう。俺だってそいつの顔見たらきっとムカついちゃうし。
まあそれもそうかしかしネットのこととはいえブロガーも半品リューマン全体に喧嘩売るつもりはなかったはずだまさかこき下ろした店のオーナーが元総帥なんてよ
運が悪かったのは確かだね。けどもっと悪いのはあいつのマナーだったよ。人んちを無断で撮影して一言注意されただけで逆ギレだもん。それで一方的にネット越しに喧嘩売ってきたんだから少しは懲りてほしいよね。
だがお前が店を続けるにはそいつに穏やかに過ごしてもらわなきゃなら
The
ない
shoes that Joe has are amazing.
じゃあ乾杯するかブロガーが平穏に過ごせるように
そうだね。仕方ない。
I think that's why I had him as the devil rocker last time, because those shoes look like they
こんな
kind
に
of
気が
could
進
come
ま
from
ない
Kiss.
乾杯もなかなかないね。
まったくだ
Is there another one? No. Alright, well, we'll just leave the Daytona. Let's go away.
行きましょう。
Ba 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 ba. Okay, so we could play some KoFi. I do like KoFi. It's good. It's a good game. I think I got pretty okay at it. Although, like, I feel like my explanation of the rules is, a a bit on the idiosyncratic side, but it works for me. I like this. These are the rules as I understand them. Daytona rolling people who walk in to comment on not Kashiwagi. Well, you know, they gotta like say hello to Washikage. It's definitely, it's probably a different guy. I don't know. How many sticks do I have? I don't know. How many do I have? Oh. Give me a bunch. Thanks. A bunch is good. That's how he distracts them from the Daytona. That's why. I mean, you couldn't pay attention to anything else. Play. Well, I want to play with my friendo. I'm gonna play with Joe because I need his bond level to go up. Friends! Friends, friends, friends! Yeah, I'm the dealer. Alternatively, Daytona rolling Washikage to psychologically torture him into revealing the secret of how he survived and changed his name. Ah, sneaky. I'm like, is he any good? Oh God. I can get it. Hey. Alright, sake cup's very good. You can make a lot of hands with the sake cup. So you try to match things to get points, to get hands. You eventually learn what the hands are. And then they put them into piles. And the first pile is the junk pile. If you get 10 cards in the junk pile, that's a junk hand. Second pile is ribbons. Red and blue ribbons go in that pile. And amounts of red and blue ribbons give you hands. The next pile is not as fancy. These cards are fancy, but they're not as fancy as the last pile, and that is the fancy cards. Not as fancy cards can make some hands. Fancy cards, if you get 3 or 4 of them, depending, that's a hand. So, and it's worth a lot of points. 3 lights, 4 lights, 3 raining lights, those go there. So I don't think Poppy Bird really makes a hand, but unless poppies are the season. So that's the other thing too, is the season is the one next, the card next to where it says January. That's the season. And if you get all 4 season cards, then that's a pretty good like hand, because the hands give you like different points. I'm somewhat boned here. Yeah, because he got a junk hand. Damn. Okay. So, this is the deer, next to the leaves is the boar, so deer, boar, butterfly is a hand. That's a pretty decent one. So, they get the deer, but you can, like, try to block people, because everybody can see your hand. So you can be like, if he has the stuff to get the deer, or the boar, then he can block me from getting deer, boar, butterfly. Which he just did. Sucks. Man, if he has a sake cup, that is gonna be just full on
それ
butt.
か
Oh god, I don't have anything.
それかもらうね
Although I'm close to a junk hand, which if I can get it, I will take.
それか
Junk! Do not call koi.
よし
ああ乾杯
And
だ
now we are even. That's a fancy card.
それか
You want to get your
これか
fancy
な
card so you can try to get 3 lights. So out of these, blue ribbons is pretty good. Poetry ribbons blue is a pretty good hand. That one's not so fancy and it doesn't do anything. So boo.
それかもらうねもらうね
No! Oh, he doesn't suck. I'm gonna say no and get my bond. And then I'm gonna say yes. And I'm gonna do it again. I don't know if that affects it. But I want his bond level to go up. Although I lost, so it might not go up. Oh, shoot. No, it did. Okay, good. Let's play again, friendo. I do care to play friendos. Play with Joe. Yeah. Enjoy to your heart's content. I should like check. I should do it twice in a row and see if I get 20. Ooh, that would be a cool thing to do if I can remember. Start. I'm the dealer.
手加減し
じゃあ
ないぜ
よろしく
See, when we were watching Kaiji, right, he got himself into a bad spot because he didn't, like, not know the... I don't know. I'm just, like... There's, like, a
それ
rule
かもらうね
to being, like... I don't know. I don't know. To being, like, what? I guess a little bit street smart or whatever, but... Or... knowing your way around things, but, like, basically, it's like... If somebody comes up to you and you don't know them and they start acting like they're your friend, being real familiar, and then the first thing that they want to do is a favor for you, that is a situation to be removed. Just remove yourself from that situation. Just leave. Just leave. Do not talk to the person. Just go. Because something bad's gonna happen. This person is trying to mess your life up. Do not go for it. Like, it is not regular behavior for someone to just roll up on you and be like, and now we're besties, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is a favor for you. That don't make sense.
これかな
And he did not know that.
もらうね
Kaiji did not know that. Because he let some guy mess him up real bad.
これかな
Oh, man! Oh, no, he beat my ass.
やられた
楽
な
勝だったね
Because this man comes up to him and is like, if we just decide to tie, then, you know, we can use up all our cards and then we won't have to go into the sadness room and, And he's like, yeah, that would work. And then this man fucks him over for, like, no reason. Or, like, there is actually a reason, but you don't know it at the time.
それか。もらうね。
But at the time, it seems like for no
そ
reason.
れか。へえ、もらうね。
But there is a reason. And they don't tell people. It's sneaky. They're like, the people who have been on the deck cruise before, instead of needing 3, everybody starts out with 3 stars. And if you have less than 3 stars at the end of the rock paper scissors game, you have to go to the bad place. And it's bad. But like,
それか。
what they don't tell the new people is that people who've been on this little cruise before, they need 4 stars to be able to get off of terrible debt cruise to hell.
もらうね。これかな。
But he didn't know that. He didn't know.
カン
それか。
カス
I'm so far behind. I have to call Koi.
これかな。
Damn it!
よしよし、俺の勝ち。
You hush up now.
へえ。それか。もらうね。これかな。
I should take the board. Jesus.
へえ。もらうね。
Come on, brain. Let's get motorating. Okay.
それか。へえ。
Oh, the mangaka has one of those really great stories too. I am not gonna remember his name. I think it's Fukumoto, but I'm not 100%. But he has a really great story because his like style of drawing is very distinctive and not what you usually see for manga.
カ
そ
ス
れか。
Yeah, no, I have to call Koi.
来い
もらうね。
But like, he was told so many times that like he sucked at drawing, he was never gonna like get anywhere, etc., etc.
カス
へえ。
And like, Koi,
これかな。
and now he's got this like super popular. I mean, like it's been popular for a really a long time. Like gambling manga. It's pretty cool.
カス
へえ。
シュン
Yeah. Oh, I pulled that one out.
悪いな
Alright, let's try one more. No.
行くぜ
じゃあよろしく。 これかな。
I really like his character designs and the way that he draws. It's very like thick. Like the lines are very thick. The faces are very pointy, very long pointy noses, long pointy chins, a lot of spiky hair, like a lot of strong hard lines. People are very boxy, and when they're not boxy, they're pointy. So it's like not, the artwork is not pretty, but it's not supposed to be pretty.
それか。
It's a gambling anime where people are betting their like fingers and blood and stuff. Excuse me. It's extremely appropriate for the thing that it is. Which I like a lot. Ever since this AI art stuff has, like, garbage, full-scale theft, you know what I think. But ever since it popped off, like, there's this thing that I think about that my art teacher said to me, my favorite art teacher when I was in high school, said to me, and what she said was, like, your art is the art that only you could make. Like, that's your art. That's your style. That's your art is the thing that you're the only one that could have made this. And it's like, yeah, that's like what you 100%, like, that not the core of, like, why people are, like, even the theft aside, and I don't want to put that aside because, like, I genuinely think that's the most important part. But, you know, people want to argue about, like, whether or not it's, like, real art or not, and I'm just like, if art is the thing that only you could have made, like, your input is the only thing that could have made this, it's clearly not. Because, like, you don't even need to be there. Yeah, different kinds of, like, cartooning and, like, you know, comics, manga drawing, different animation styles. Like, these things go in and out of fashion. And there's, like, some kinds of drawing that are, like, deliberately not, like, meant to be reproducible, like mechanical drawings, like architectural drawings, you know. People doing, like, animation are collaborating together to make a thing that, like, only they could make together. But, like, you know, if you just push a button and it does the thing for you, it kind of seems like against the spirit of the thing. And that's putting aside the giant amounts of theft, which we should never, ever, ever do. That should be the first thing anybody talks about this, is like, you stole. You stole. You stole. This thing wouldn't exist. This thing that you're charging other people money for, this thing that you're trying to make into a thing that you make money. You stole that. That's not yours. It wouldn't exist without all the stuff you stole. Like, you stole that. There's nothing else to say about it. It's stolen. You know, and people want to be like, you know, this, that, or the other, or, like, that's what people said about this, or this and that, and, like, just misrepresenting art history, misrepresenting art education, whatever. You stole. It's stolen. Without the stealing, it wouldn't exist. So, therefore, it should not exist. Because it's stolen. The people that it was stolen from are standing here saying that they don't like being stolen from. Like, what more is there to say? I mean, I can't wait till the YouTuber lawsuits start. Like, bring it on. You know. The art lawsuits are ongoing. I wish those people well. I hope they, you know, I hope everybody wins. I hope these things get, like, destroyed. I hope they have to produce evidence of how they made these things and what's in them.
それかな。
It'd be interesting to see if they're gonna try to settle. Because it's like, you could settle up with one person, but how are you gonna settle up with everybody? Like, I don't think they're gonna try to settle. I think they're gonna take their, like, it's on the internet, so that means it's okay for me to steal it, like, argument to court. I think that's what they're gonna have to do. Because if they manage to bribe these people out of it, and I don't know anything about these people, they may well be not bribable. I mean, some people aren't. But even if you try to pay these people off, there's like thousands of people behind them that could step up and want to sue you at any point. I don't understand how any corporations are getting involved with this. Like, at any point, this could be shut down, like, legally. It's foolish.
それか。
Everybody got, like, so excited about the idea that they were going to be able to, like, steal from artists. Like, they didn't even think for 5 seconds. It's wild.
Yosh!
Alright. Strategic points. Nice. Hey. Alright, yo, that's the stream. This is a reminder. The next stream on Wednesday is going to be Josh Stream with Josh. He's going to help me set up the microphone and stuff. So we're going to do that on Wednesday. Next stream, Josh stream. Okay? Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I definitely had a good time. Thank you to everybody for hanging out in the chat. Everybody who chats with me helps make things so much more fun for me and more fun for y'all. And I hope that you had as much fun as I did. Thank you to everybody who watches the stream while it's live and doesn't chat. Everybody who watches the stream while it's live helps the numbers go in the right direction. It helps us to grow. Helps people to find us. So I just appreciate that so much. Thank you to everybody who watches the stream later on the VOD. I appreciate the VOD squad. It's an enormous compliment. Thank you so much. And thank you most of all to the stream superstars, our mods, Hawk and Forstein, and our subscribers. Y'all are the bee's knees. You are the friendos, dependos. I just appreciate you so much. Like, you have no idea. It's like, it just means a lot to me. So thank you. That's gonna be it for me. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. This has been Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I'll see you on Wednesday. Josh will be here if you can make it. If not, I will see you when you can, but he won't be here. Just me. So, you know. Hopefully that's not too much of a disappointment. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm trailing off. Okay, I gotta go. Goodbye!